This is Beeman Floyd with the Texas Coalition for Affordable Insurance Solutions, and once again I'm standing next to my father's roof. Roofing is a big deal in Texas. Sadly, it's a big deal in Texas because so many roofs get damaged by our terrible weather. We have talked before about hailstorms, hurricanes, winds, fire, all the different things, excessive heat, all the different things in Texas that can damage your roof and are just real hard on roofing in Texas. The problem that we have in Texas right now with regard to roofs is not just the bad weather. We also have a real lack in Texas of regulation related to roofers and the people who do roofs. Now don't get me wrong, there are a lot of great honorable folks doing the roofing work in Texas. I've just put a new roof on my house and I'm super happy with the person who did it. However, there is room, because of our lack of regulation, for unscrupulous characters to get into the roofing business here. We have seen documented instances from our member companies of folks alleging to be roofers who are incompetent, folks who tried to execute bad contracts with people and unfair contracts, folks who have actually crawled up on a roof and damaged it and then claimed the damage came from somewhere else, and just out and out fraud, people taking money and skipping town. And the customer, when this happens to them, has very little recourse because roofers aren't even required to file an address with the state of Texas. If you wind up doing a deal with somebody and are not sure about them, you can't find them after this happens. TCAIS has long supported the idea of some sort of basic roofer regulation. We know that Texas is very careful when it regulates industries and trades. We know that we try to keep undue regulation here under control so that we can have the vibrant economy that we have, and we appreciate that very much. But this is an instance where we think Texas should take some basic precautions and give people some basic information with regard to roofers. We think there should at least be a registration and some basic requirements for roofers here in Texas. Your roof is a very important part of your house. If you live in Texas for any amount of time, if your house is built in Texas for any amount of time, your roof is going to get damaged or you're going to need to replace it. You need to be able to count on the folks doing that work. And we need to make sure that if there are unscrupulous roofers running the highways of the United States of America, they turn around when they get to the Texas border. Thanks for listening, and we will keep following this issue during the legislative session. If you have any more questions, go to TCAIS.org, and we've got plenty of information there about roofers and your roof.